Dabon!
Hey.
The first semi-final of Eurovision 2017 takes place on May 9th. That is a Tuesday. And there are 18 acts competing.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's gonna be a bloodbath because there's some good songs, but we should probably go back and forth and discuss our top three. Are you ready?
Let's do this!
That's right, the competition is stiff, the blood is flowing, but we've got to decide who are our top three. Before we do that, let's quickly review the running order. First we have Sweden, followed by Georgia, then Australia, Albania, and Belgium.
Montenegro, Finland, Azerbaijan, Portugal, Greece, Poland.
And then we move on to Moldova, Iceland, Czech Republic, Cyprus, Armenia, Slovenia, and bringing us home, it is Latvia's Triana Park. Now, Devin, who is your number three?
I've got to say Kasia Mos is squeezing into my top three. Poland sneaks into my third position.
It's like a flashlight burning in her eyes. You call the dogs have got them hypnotized. You never got to take us by surprise.
She's good.
She's excellent. She's really good, and what I love about her is her song is not immediate yet. When you hear it live, it just pulls you in. And of course, I've had the benefit of seeing her live both in London and in Israel, so again, this is just, she's an outstanding performer.
She really is, and I think that for me, the staging is going to be crucial for this. With the right staging, she could do very, very well, because the song is mysterious, and sometimes a slow build can be a stronger build with the right staging. So we'll have to wait and see.
I also love the fact that, you know, she's mixing it up, so she's not doing the staging from Warsaw, where it was just her naked shots. She's kind of thinking...
Which was nice.
Which was great, I love it, but she's thinking beyond that, kind of offering a different flavour of Flashlight. I think this is brilliant.
Did you say fleshlight?
Flashlight!
Okay. And final point on her, she's so humble. She's always talking about improving, taking vocal lessons. She doesn't rest on her laurels.
Yeah.
She's not a diva. She could be a diva because she's beautiful and can sing, but she's not. She's such a kind person.
And she's an activist.
Yeah.
How can you not like that?
Love cats. My cat's outside the door right now. In any event, my number three, and let me just say, this is tough. This was tough, honey.
Yeah, I just had to literally grab three.
It's tough.
Because we could be here all day.
So my three was Finland, but then at the last minute I switched it. And I'm saying Moldova.
Mama, mama, don't be so mad. If you knew me, you'd be surprised. Mama, mama, don't be so mad.
She'll be back until sunrise.
Sunstroke project, Hey Mama. I think it's a very witty premise, the conflict that son-in-laws often have with their mother-in-laws. He's trying to prove to her that he is worthy, and he's doing it in a very comedic, funny, and charming way. Hey you! Instantly catchy. At every pre-party they've performed at, the audience has been with them, has been following them. Big setting, small setting. I saw them at the Eurovision concert welcome party, tiny stage. They still had the bar hopping and moving. And it's not just epic sax guy thrusting. It's not just epic violin guy strumming. It's the whole package. Sergey, the lead singer, he really sells this. The quality of his voice is actually perfect for this song because it's fun, warm, and inviting. Yet he plays the vulnerable character saying, please mama, you know, accept me, I love your daughter. But it's also a little sexy, like, yeah, I love your daughter in other ways too. This just ticks all the boxes for me. This is why I watch Eurovision. Fun, memorable songs like this that you wouldn't necessarily hear on the radio in the UK. I'm loving it. But we move on to your number two.
And I like songs that you would hear elsewhere beyond the contest. You know, for me, Eurovision is not just 3 minutes, it's my entire life. So it's important that I connect with songs that sound like stuff that I would hear in my normal everyday life. And that is where Tamara Gachechiladze comes in. Georgia is my number two.
Keep the faith. Remember you're not alone. Hold my hand and come along. You keep the faith. Keep the faith.
Keep the faith. Hey, keep it. Keep it.
Lord, I'm not allergic to her or Tamara or you. It's the room. Sorry.
I love this entry. I really do. When she sings, it just stirs a wave of emotion in me. And that emotion it's not always comfortable emotion, but that's good. That's what art should do.
What I like is that the Georgian national final, we watched it together along with Bernardo Tavares Barrera, our Portuguese correspondent, and all three of us instantly said after she performed, that's the winner.
Kill it!
In a field of 25, it was very obvious. I've got to say, this isn't my favorite song. However, I think she will do well because Sacha Jean-Baptiste, her voice, and her vision. She's got a vision. She's obviously going to tone down the visuals from the Georgian selection. She said this as much to you, I believe, in Israel.
She's a diva with a message, and I love that. I really like. I mean, yes, you know, I read the YouTube comments, and people go, "Yeah, Georgia," you know, many people don't like. But actually, every entry kind of pulls in love and hate in equal measure. Well, not equal measure, but pulls it. Yeah, this is good. This is really good.
Yeah, I don't like the song, but I respect the performance. I think she's got a beautiful voice, and I think she could go to the final. I really do.
I think she will be in the final.
The voice and the staging. All right, we move on to my number 2, and I've got to preface this. I wasn't a huge fan of live pre-party performances, but I love the studio version and I retain the hope.
Can I guess?
Please.
Azerbaijan.
No.
Okay, no, I can't.
It's Belgium. Blanche.
Right.
All alone in the danger zone. Are you ready to take my hand? All alone in the same towns. Are we going to lose it all?
City Lights. When the track came out, this jumped 33 places in the betting odds to win overall, and for good reasons. It's a very contemporary track, very radio friendly. A song like this winning would be good for Eurovision because it would be a mainstream radio hit all over the place.
Agreed.
People who I've played this to who don't follow Eurovision always say, that's not a Eurovision song. And that's not I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you can interpret it how you will, but what I like is that it strikes their attention because they see quality in this song. The live performances have been a letdown, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that in London or Tel Aviv it was particularly wow, but I think in Madrid she pulled it back together. I think this requires the stage performance. Our sources tell us that the stage performance will be very similar to the music video, so essentially they're going to copy and paste, and the music video is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
So in that setting, the mute expressions she's been going for will work, because it'll be in the context of that. So I'm very hopeful. This is a track I continue to listen to, studio version. The live versions, I'm not going to lie, I've not been able to sit through an entire performance on YouTube of the live performance yet, but I think that will definitely change with Eurovision. Kiev, big lights, LED, bam, city lights, Kiev lights, yes.
Well, not every star is El Haidadani who over-delivers at rehearsals. I mean,
She was good.
you know what I mean? So, you know, she's probably just saving herself.
Yeah.
She recognizes that, you know, no votes are being cast there. It's just about shaping opinions.
What
So-
matters is the night.
Yes. And actually that could rejig this whole ranking that we're doing.
Oh yeah, we should preface all of this by saying this video is being filmed after the pre-party, so we've seen many of them live, but before rehearsals. So once rehearsals start, this could all change. And it's not that we're hypocrites, it's not that we don't have journalistic integrity. It's called responding to the situation as it evolves when you see a song in different guises. In any case,
I agree.
it is time for our number 1.
Drum roll for Albania's Lindita Halimi. I have to say, she turns it up.
Good song?
She kills it. You know what? I loved it initially when it was Boat. Then it became World. It dipped for me. And as you rightly predicted, live, Lindita brings it home.
Brings it home.
And when she belts it out, I'm just transported to another galaxy. This is smashing.
One word, volcano.
It's
The
just...
lava just pours.
It's not even of this planet anymore. I mean, Lindita, it's...
You know what's funny? At the live parties, I don't actually care what the song is that she sings.
I so
just wanna
envy
see
you
her.
because you've seen her live. I haven't.
Oh, she's good. You feel it. When she sings, you feel it. And like, I don't even hum the melody, I just watch her and listen to her. And I love the ad-libbing at the end, she's doing her hair.
The head check! Ah, she kills it.
She kills it. You know, my rankings are not based... Basically, I'm choosing the best song at the moment for me, and it's not my favorite song, but she is perhaps my favorite performer of the year. I just love her. She gives me tingles. That voice.
Unbelievable.
It's that type of voice I love. A lot of people, you know, it can be divisive. I happen to love that kind of, I want to say R&B infused power diva voice. Do you know what I mean?
This is, do you remember like the
Real Housewives of
American
Atlanta.
greats? You know, people like Mahalia Jackson,
Oh,
Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle!
It's a lot, it's on that level.
Very Atlanta. It's very Atlanta. In any case, we move on to my number one.
I'm gonna guess it's Lisbon, Festival de Canção, Portugal,
Devin.
Salvador Sobral.
Devin, yes. Yes! My number one is Portugal. I never thought I would say that in years past, but this song, it's doing it for me.
Meu bem, ouve as minhas pressas, peço que regresses, que me voltes a querer. Eu sei que não se ama sozinho, talvez devagarinho possas voltar a aprender.
You know, you have a lot of women singing very high notes. You've got, you know, people trying to be very contemporary. You've got all sorts of people trying to, you know, be radio friendly. This song is just what it is. It's doing Salvador Sobral. He's not doing anyone but himself. I like the purity, I like the simplicity. Of course, the news recently broke last night, in fact, that his sister Louisa will attend the first 2 technical rehearsals on his behalf because of health conditions. They mentioned the word heart condition in the news bulletin, so he's not arriving till May 7th, and so he won't actually perform on the stage till the dress rehearsals. And it puts a whole new kind of spin on all this, because the song itself is a sweet love song, a longing for the one who's left you. And here he is performing amid very difficult, very, very difficult circumstances. Being ill, you know, as you get older and people in your life start dying, as relatives start dying, all of these things really hit home a bit harder. And I think it's very brave what he's doing, to continue singing, to be there. You know, this is one of the biggest moments of his life on the stage, and then he's also facing one of the biggest crises of his life with the health. And he's pulling it together, and it just makes this extra powerful. But this was my number one even before all of that. I just like his quirkiness. I like how this is soft and yet powerful. You know, a quiet power. Sometimes people think power is just yeah. Hey, he's smart. But no, power is more than that. Power is about emotion, about pulling heartstrings, and he's doing that. He doesn't pull the heartstrings, he tugs them, but in a gentle way. And whenever this comes on, I listen. People have said some cool...
It's a performance piece, isn't it? You can just watch it. It almost feels like, you know, there's like several acts to follow in that vein. It's a different world, isn't it?
A whole new world. She could be my Princess Jasmine, honey.
It's very good.
It's excellent, and it wouldn't surprise me if this came top 5.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think he's gonna give Portugal one of its best results ever.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think he will give Portugal its best result ever. What's the highest it ever come?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Top 10 somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. Oh, I remember Vanya. Vanya Fernandez was good. But this is better.
A long time ago.
But this is better. In any case, Devin, do you have any other honorable mentions you want to quickly shout out?
Virtually everybody in there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just too much. Literally, to come up with this top 3, I just had to kind of just react. I almost didn't even look at who was in semi-final 1, because then it'll become more than 3. Who leaps at me? Yeah, Kasia Mos. Tamara Gachechiladze.
Yes,
Lindita Halimi. Those 3 just kind of just jump at me, and I just have to just pick them.
I also love Finland. I also love Montenegro.
I love
Armenia.
The list goes on.
Now, we're going to be filming a video shortly about who we think will qualify. That's even harder. It's really hard to pick the 10 who will qualify.
I may not be in that video.
We're going to film it right now. In any case, you can let us know your top 3 here on wiwibloggs.
Yeah, and be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
And leave your comments below using our app available on iOS and Android. We'll see you later. Bye!